What's going on, everybody? I'm CaptainRoBear. This is Baldur's Gate, episode 43. Welcome to the new year, baby.
New year.
Same us, though.
Same bullshit.
We're still the same. You're welcome.
Same Pizza Hut wax cup, baby.
That was great.
Until I die.
That thing, I can literally, when I look at it, I can feel it. I can taste it to my lips.
Yep.
It's got the
An ASMR stream now.
It just
used to have
shows
a
you.
lot of them, but I made
perfect
them pare
size.
down.
But it has to have, it's got to have the little chip on the top of the lid somewhere, right? Because there's always one.
this one's in great condition. It really is.
Okay.
It's mint.
Right.
You know,
You're a master classman of the Pizza Hut
it
cup.
might even have it's still got all the manufacturers stuff on the bottom
Oh,
too.
do you hand wash that, don't you?
100%. He don't put that in the dishwasher.
Yes.
Vintage.
It just shows you
Item.
how imprinted on that marketing on a child when they tie a pizza to a reading contest. Book It was a smart marketing program.
You know, it's funny because like they ban stuff like flavored cigarettes, but they'll totally give you a free pizza for reading a book as a kid.
You know.
That's totally fine, but cigarettes are not. Same in my book.
Well,
Okay.
Mud's the kind of
both
guy
gonna
that
kill
makes
you
that
these different
argument
ways.
to the parent teachers board and gets the honey buns taken away. So we gotta have a soap party. It's Mudcat's parents that did it. They took the honey buns away. My school was never in a position to ever not take Coca-Cola's money or Little Debbie's money. We were way too broke not to take those contracts. That shit happened way after me when I was like, what? You couldn't get some caffeine on your break? Like, could you go up and get coffee? Like, what'd you do? Go to the lunch lady and be like, I need coffee. I have a test in 30 minutes.
So fancy.
Not having a soda machine in school would be like torture.
God, you make me miss Josta. Dude, that had so much caffeine in it. You get one of those in between classes. That and pre-workout, man. Back to my high school days.
Grab a surge on your way to third
Oh,
period.
dude, Surge was the shit.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
I'll never forget having my first energy drink like out in the parking lot. First Red Bull. Oh yeah. Whoa. It was like, man, we should make a drink with that. Rest was history. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to 2022. The Shutdown, part 3.
Oh, God.
Dude, you know it's bad when Drew Curtis from FARC is like, I'm not a big prognosticator, but you might want to actually go grab some toilet paper today if you actually need it. Ridiculous. Hasn't hit here too bad yet, but I'm definitely going shopping tomorrow.
Better to play it safe. You don't want to be sitting on that toilet regretting your decisions.
Listen, people got by well before the invention of toilet paper. It'll be fine.
I got enough spent lottery tickets to get me through a week.
You were born with two hands for a reason. One for eating and the other one for other stuff.
It all goes back to Aelun's knife. Just when we thought we could get away from it. What big announcements do you guys have to start off the new year?
D20 Deathmatch returns.
Season
Sunday.
2.
Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Got two.
We have
Tormented by Gnomes, Pods of War.
Yes, pods. I love it. I love it so much.
Good people.
You'll want to, if you didn't catch our one shot last Sunday that we did kind of between seasons, you'll want to do that if you plan to watch the show, because there will be spoilers if not. And that's up on our YouTube. So yeah.
GG's, that was your first DM on stream, correct?
Yeah, it's for terms of a normal campaign, non D20 deathmatch format.
Hey.
Linear story.
That was fun.
Hell yeah. Over on our side, I'll be on the Allegedly podcast with Sam from Meteorian Core and my lawyer friend, Noah Downs. And we talk some TTRPG and a bunch of gaming news. And if you could stay to the end of it, we got a shout out for D20 Deathmatch.
What?
They always do a shout out at the very end for who you're watching. So I got to channel my best Adam and
guys, this talk show is brought to you by D20 Deathmatch.
Yeah, it's super fun. I don't know when the release schedule is. Whenever he sends me a DM, I'll send it in the Discord and let everybody know, and you can listen to the hilarity of us argue over whether Sonic 2 the movie is a buy or sell. Hell yeah. Over here on our side, Voodoo Ranger coming back in for another full year sponsorship for 2022, kicking back in a big way. Thank you guys so much. If you have not tried the Juicy Haze, as I've tried to tempt you before, now is the time in the new year to experience the citric explosion. Please, thinking about trying some new beverages, check out Voodoo Ranger first. They have now been with me for 3 stinking years, have put up with my absolute and they have funded a lot of things over here on the channel. So I appreciate all the Voodoo Warriors. I love you guys linking it inside the Discord, and Twitter always makes the community and me look really good for sponsors. So thank you guys for always doing that whenever you can. And yes, FYI, the Voodoo Imperial is an ass kicker and very high alcohol. I saw Bass Hunter and hey, I got my first Voodoo. Oh yeah, it's the big boy. Welcome to the beast.
This is the session IPA, my friend.
Oh God.
Smooth, easy drinking. Sit back, have 4 or 5 of them, and make sure you go to bed.
Live dangerously, drink responsibly, my friends. And big shout out to the Patreon, which is launched. We added more people. Bass Hunter has jumped on the ship. Appreciate you guys. We're cresting over 400 into the 500s now. You guys are awesome. We're up to 20 members. This is all about funding the cast in 2022. Every one of your dollars here goes to production, funds the maps, and is allowing me to be able to pay the players a stipend for the entire year guaranteed. So I appreciate each and every one of you that have hopped on, and I'm so excited. You guys are getting your first Explore lore drop this week, getting all your little extra goodies. But we have to thank our top dogs, Shabby, Shy Flames, West Wolf, and the OG for namesake, for your ridiculous support throughout all these years. Thank you so much. And everybody who's hopped on the $25 tier that's on that wagon, choo-choo. Appreciate y'all. That is the meat and potatoes of how this shit works. So I appreciate each and every one of you and all the lovely people that go out there and gift subs to folks in the community and dish out tips and bits. I appreciate you all very, very much. Thank you guys. Picking up where we left off 2 weeks ago, which feels like an eternity. Celebrating your victory from the fighting pits. Headed back to a raucous elf song tavern. In a feast in which even the cooks couldn't be pissed to have created. You guys were able to celebrate in style around a Festivus tree. But not for long before a short venture outside with Josiah and your new orc guard friend who got you there. After hours of stuffing his pockets with tots, meat, and other things to bring back to his partner, Josiah, you were sprayed with a mysterious mist in the face that sent you hurtling in the depths of a rabbit hole where you appeared on the dream plane. Asher, feeling this connection, trying to reach out, but rolling in that one and getting lost in the dream yourself. The rest of the party retiring after a long night of drinking. Josiah slipped into his own fever dream, stumbling back into the Elf Song Tavern and slumping down next to the door and seeing the last thing, ornaments on the tree. As in his fever dream, he was reunited with his captain, Yukida, revealing that he is both not dead nor alive. Somewhere parsing the dream plane, you were imparted with at least the wisdom that he was out there, and some prophetic words from your old captain on how you should steer your proverbial ship. Battling the Nutcrackers and one evil Santa Claus. With dream forms of your own friends in your party, you were able to dispatch those nightmares. Get yourself shaken out of this fever dream, yet still slumped over. Asher opening up his eyes to somewhere completely different. A greenhouse bathed in twilight. And for the audience, a last fleeting moment where you saw the man who spit the mist and turned to be Waith. Once again, helping the party connect to the things that they cannot reach. We're going to pick up first with you, Josiah, coming to consciousness while incredibly groggy still, but conscious back at the tavern.
Am I still inside where I stumbled, or did I actually find a way to a bedroom?
You're still in that chair. You kind of look like Jerry Lee Lewis in his last moments.
God, I feel that way too. Oh, fuck my head. Oh. The hell is everybody? Asher. Gitzi.
Roll a perception check with disadvantage.
Wow.
It's ridiculous. I'm going to use this to where it's like a homing beacon. This is how you get back to your room, even when you don't remember getting back to your room. It's like Destiny. Instead of highlighting the enemy, there's a red path that goes up the stairs. It's almost like you're on train tracks. Even though you're looking around at everything else in the room, your body is steadily walking the correct way. You can see that there's still a handful of regulars that are inside eating, having those conversations that are way too close to each other's face and so unbelievably important to have before everyone goes to sleep. There's people feasting off the last of like what's left over of the ribs and what was purchased at the table. Like at this point, people are just walking by like it's a buffet to clear it off.
Ugh. Focus. Just get back to the room. Let's get back to the room. Everything's still a little blurry, but that path, just making my way up the stairs, hunched shoulder, using the arm, the handrail to pull myself up each step. Finally getting to the door. It's one of those where I'm doing the push down on the lock and lean in with my shoulder at the same time, so I kind of fall into the room. It's just...
Aelun, are you still up and doing anything at this moment?
Probably not. Probably just sleeping in the rafters after dragging Gitzi up to bed.
I'm gonna give myself a card saving throw. See what I'm up to.
Oh, wow.
You party beasting right now?
You look over, and my eyes are bloodshot, and I have my orrery out, and I'm hammered looking at the stars. Just absolutely, like, I have my small projection there, and I'm having a moment over there. And you can see the bottle of Rumpelmints that's made its way back, that's sitting on the dresser. I don't even look over at you. I'm so lost in the stars.
Just stumble over to your bed. I'm just gonna pat you on the head. Thanks, buddy.
Zachariah was always in my ear.
Azure! As I do that, I just look up at Aelun. Love you, man.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Asher, I want a hug. I gotta take care of my family. Oh.
Asher.
You were literally the worst. Because Aelun rolls over on a raft.
Asher,
How does one roll over on a rafter? Just prop yourself up and then just like flip sides, like so you don't fall off. Yeah.
I need you to make
monk stuff.
a dexterity saving throw to see how your body crumpled when you went and left your physical body.
Not great.
11. It's the perfect half on, half off the bed. Like your body hit, and no one's been able to notice that, like, you are not with your body. You are still breathing, but you have left the building. It's undetectable from revelry.
He's so cute. You gotta get him in bed. I'm just gonna scoot the rest of his body into the bed and pull the sheet over the top of him.
Tuck his limp, weakened at Bernie's body back in. But there's no signs of him not breathing, so it seems perfectly normal.
100%.
He lifts up the tail. Make sure to get your tail up and over.
Yeah, we're making a nice tight little burrito.
His horns are hooked on the bed frame for a second. Like, ugh.
Shit.
How do you sleep with these things?
Carefully. I buy a lot of pillows.
Before I hit the bed, I just lean up against the wall to where Gitzi's room is. Gitzi, I appreciate you.
I appreciate pineapples.
That even makes Josiah laugh as he just settles into his bed with a flump and pulls that one arm sheet over the top and just pulls it over his head and closes his eyes.
The last thing that you see is a little bit of the nightlight orrery goes dark as my head hunches over and just smashes into the orrery as I'm sleeping there in my hunched, seated position.
Yes.
Asher. Opening up your eyes, realizing that you are no longer back at the Elf Song Tavern, nor do you see any signs of the spidey sense tingle that you got that someone was distressed inside the dream realm. You don't know where you're at. Roll that perception check.
Where am I? I have no idea.
You stare out into this elaborate greenhouse. It's as if they took a Victorian mansion and decided to turn the entire thing into the greenhouse. Ornate columns of off-white marble reach high into the ceiling. Rafters covered with exotic plants, some of which you have seen before. Some incredibly foreign. You can hear the sounds of small animals, buzzing of insects, handful of birds. But you don't hear any of the revelry party goers or the distress that got you into the dream realm in the first place.
Wow. I don't know where I'm at, but this is beautiful. I mean, it's very big for a greenhouse, but impressive. I recognize some of these. These are from the Fae.
What's
like
one
being back.
thing that you miss that you haven't smelled in the Feywild since you left?
Oh, it's easy. There's a specific plant that has a flower of a bloom, and it's got this like honey mead smell to it. So it's just this like very like light, fresh, permeating like a honey smell.
Honeysuckle on crack.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
As you stare around into this, what feels like your section, empty room. What do you do?
Honestly, I think Asher just kind of walks near the plants and just kind of the ones that he recognizes and he knows are safe. He kind of just like gently, brushes his hand past, stops and smells some, probably watches some of the birds fly around, kind of investigates some of the ones he doesn't, but doesn't get too close because as with anything in the Feywild, plants themselves can be very fickle things. And I think he just kind of like is kind of enamored for a bit, looking at the twilight coming in through these like stained glass, like almost like windows, and just
they're windows, but you can't see out. They're frosted.
Yeah.
Where all you get is that twilight. And you can see the small little bits of fireflies that are out there that are also help illuminating some of the pockets inside the room that aren't covered by just that twilight. And that massive plant in the back that stares out is almost as if it has plumage of a peacock behind it. With a center bulb that's almost the size of 6 of you put together. And you look down and you can see the tile work down below seems to mirror at least a similar variant of this plant on the ground. And just as you're staring out at this tile work, you begin to hear footsteps rushing. And they get stronger, and you can hear, it seems as if they're running past plants and foliage just to the south of you.
Hold on. God, I've got to remember what I have. It's been a minute. I'm like, what do I do? Here?
What am I?
Yeah. Oh gosh, do I have any of these things? No, I don't. I forgot. Different character. Oh god. Okay. I will. Can I tell which side? Can I like tell if it's coming like at me from the left side or the right side?
Roll a perception check.
It's 11.
11.
Echoey in this.
And you don't know what it is, but they're coming in fast.
I am just going to pick a side and I'm going to step near the front and I'm just going to peek out. Probably, I'm just going to go to this side and get to like right here and just try and peek down and see if I can see anyone coming.
All right, we're going to flip a coin. Your side is heads, the other side is tails. Heads. You go and you peek around this massive elephant ear and you see the most adorable displacer beast pup with just the biggest paws, and its tongue is just out down like below its jaw, and this little pup with its little displacer beasts tentacles that are up here, they're all pointed back like its ears, and this puppy just throws itself up against you. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, I'm going down with the ship. $13.
Boom! You're just leveled by this little pupper. Boom.
Easy. Oh, it's good to see you too. You're adorable. Ugh. It's just like wiping the saliva as it's, okay. All right, and I just give him scritches behind his like little ears. And...
Oh God! He circles around once. Circles around a third time. Shakes his butt.
Yeah.
Just so excited.
And where did you come from?
Not much of a guard dog, is he? Yes. As you see Alex Verisand in the most ornate, ridiculous robes that you can imagine. They are white and green. There's a little bit of sci-fi tilt to them where it's kind of like the most flamboyant Destiny 2 Warlock robes that you can get.
And does it got like the oil like sheen where it kind of like shifts colors just ever so slightly with the light hitting it? Yeah.
Oh, he's a walking hologram to this. Still has the Gary Oldman part with the hair. As he's sitting there with his long fingers, you can see there's like 5 or 6 rings that were on that weren't from the last time.
Well, he's not yet, but one day he'll be quite the fierce guard dog, won't you? Would you be just you'll just be the biggest guard dog? And it just starts like giving him belly rubs. Just like
and boom, he just flops over on his side on top of you. You're like, oh God, balls are so big. But yeah, he's just laying there with you, but he can't lay still for very long. She kind of like fidget kicks a little bit. Tentacles, still doesn't quite know what to do with those yet. So like every now and then you kind of get slapped with it.
Yeah. Is this your home? Where am I? This isn't. I'm not actually here, or am I?
Yes, but no.
It's about what I thought. It's Alex. Alice. What was your name again? I'm sorry.
Alex, not Alex. Alex. Verisand.
Oh yeah. I have your book. I think.
Just what page did you down to? So curious.
I think I got to like the first page and then I felt bad. So I stopped. I think.
What do you mean you only got to the first page?
I got scolded.
Scolded?
I stopped.
Scolded by who?
Oh, if yeah, the
Did someone else come and see you?
the turtle? But yeah. Also, I don't have your coin anymore. The waitress took that. You left both.
It's fine. The coin is a simple calling card. Alex was close enough. Now, as he looks down and now Bowie, where are our manners? As he reaches down to give you a hand and lift you back up.
Yeah, I accept it. Stand back up.
As he kind of spins around and points to everything in his best Jurassic Park twirl, a small cane in his hand. Welcome to the Fern and Folly Society.
Fern and Folly Society. Wow, beautiful. You have a beautiful place here.
I thank you. We've spared no expense.
I can see that. I recognize many of the plants, but there are some I've never seen before. Are those from different planes? Are these all from the Fae?
These are all from the Fae. Procured over a long period of time. Some of them hundreds of years old at this point. Meticulously taken care of by our society, held within our own little pocket. Slice of the Fae.
Wow.
But I am very curious of how you've gotten here if you only got to the first page.
Well, it's kind of a blur. I think there was like, it was an enchanted book, right? Like it was enchanted because I read and then I remember things shifted off the page and I couldn't read them or so, you know, it feels like it's been 2 weeks since I've read that book. I could have read more than 3 pages. I just, you know, I think I remember only reading like 1 page because then Gitzi scolded me and said, "Now, Asher, you wouldn't like people reading your things," which she's right, because this is my friend Aelun. He read my book. He doesn't really admit it, but it's plain as day. He's a horrible liar, but he read my book and I didn't really appreciate it. So then I was like, you know what, you're probably right. So I shouldn't read your book. So I only read like a page, maybe 2, maybe 3. That's it.
My word, where would be the sense of adventure in that?
Well, it was, I mean, I wanted to read more, but I also didn't want to be rude. And I thought you were coming back. And where did you go? You went to the restroom and then you were gone. I actually looked for you. I don't know if you I don't read.
Some secrets of the Fae are not yet to be revealed.
Uh-huh.
And from your previous insight check, you know that he clearly sprayed the room with perfume and rolled out the door, out the window. There was no magic involved.
I'm egging him on. Like, it's like, where did you go? Like,
I'm quite curious, even though we've been scouting you for some time.
We have been scouting me?
As he kind of pulls back some of those elephant ears and ferns, you can see there's a whole giddy like gallery of nobles that are about 5 or 6 of them, all dressed in equally eccentric robes.
Oh God.
And staring off to the side, their hands in little greedy raccoon positions.
Oh, were you guys there the whole time?
Yes, but no.
Oh, right. So was I meant to come here now? Or was this like an accident?
I'm just incredibly curious of how you got here without reaching page 13?
Well, if I recall, I'm a bit of a... I don't think I should really talk about that.
There will be,
You know,
there will be plenty of time to discuss. What's most important is sharing our little slice of miracle with you. What we have here. Someone that can understand the unlimited bounty that we have in our hands. As someone who's been touched by the Fae, who's been there. You know the possibilities. These plants bring life. Exciting discoveries. The Fae has the potential to change the world. But not if there are no pioneers to explore, to procure it. Not to tame, but to simply embrace nature's gift. The sheer amount of medicines, the vitamins, what we've been able to procure in such a short time, it is so valuable here. But it's important that something like this is kept sealed behind our own simple gates. Not everything in the Fae, good or bad. But please, follow me. As he takes you for a short stroll. You can see the large plant, the Jupiter peacock in the back. That was our first sapling, the original cut of the entire society. Pride and joy.
certainly has grown. And you and the others make trips to the Feywild to procure plants?
Well, that is the most difficult part. It takes most of us just trying to maintain what we have here. Not easy manipulating a pocket realm inside the material plane. Henceforth, why you need to go to page 13 to even get here. And she opens up a book from one of the side manuals. As you can see, it's clearly the early, it's the starter pack for, would you like to join the Fern and Follis Society?
Yeah.
There's, the tea and scones already set up. You can tell this is the recruitment mixer already. And it's, for you, it's as if a bunch of white folks have never been to the Feywild decided to create a party around the Feywild and have it. It's totally that. It's that vibe.
Yeah. It's that vibe. Yeah. Yes.
Yep. It's right. It's the garden and paint and board party from very hippied out.
Beautiful.
I know. As you can obviously see, we've all gathered here because we know there's a special potential in you that we've seen. And by not being able to get here on page 13, of which he opens up, is an actual dimension door. I'm glad you didn't lose the book. You can lose the coin, but don't lose the book. My God. It doesn't last forever, but...
I would recommend maybe not. I mean, if this is a secretive society, I recommend not just leaving it at a table. Because you never know, the person you're leaving with might, what if I just gave it to the cook, and you don't want the cook coming here because he's angry all the time. If I said, hey, this guy's going to be back maybe tomorrow for this book. Give it to him. And then he snoops around and then he bamps here. And then you're going to have all kinds of problems.
Here's the deal. We've already thought of it. Aha! You can't get to page 13. You haven't, in some way, been marked by the Fae. See, we'll take one of our more younger, astute members. And he goes over to a young woman that's dressed in robes. Appears to be about in like mid-20s. And opens up the book. Can't get past the second or third page. It's just vines crawl all up in and out. And you just can't even get to page 4. There are layers here like an onion, my friend. We've spared no expense.
I see that. So what? Do you want me to join your club? What?
We would love to have you at the Fern and Folly Society if that's what you would like to join. We would all love you to join the Fern and Folly Society. Yes.
Okay, I have to ask. How did you know about me or hear about me? You said you've been watching me for a while. I just got back into town like a couple weeks ago. Not even. It's not been that long, and I'm just curious. Were you following? Just some insight would be helpful, I guess, because I'm just trying to understand.
Roll an insight check. 14. As you're asking this, you can literally see the poster on the wall back behind you. If you've seen these magical like creatures, and there's pictures of tieflings, there's like a picture of Groot, like
oh god.
It looks like a fraternity chart that's back there.
Oh.
There's even a unicorn that's on the end of it.
Okay.
We have used extensive methods to try to find those who have been Fae touched. In particular, myself. I'm proud to have found you.
And if I may, outside of the club, what do you do for work? You're obviously well.
This is my life's work. This is my pride and joy. I try to do a lot, as much of my energy and available brain power to this. This is everything.
Okay. So what entails joining, and what do you need of me?
You can see the rest of the nobles when you mention work. It's like, decent work.
Well, obviously you're all very well off, so I assume you own something or.
Well off is not the word that I would use. Looks back at the rest of them. Fortunate to have the opportunity. Just unbelievably fortunate. What we're looking for in a member like you is, well, not like Jean Ann here, who it's just learning the ropes of the Fae. You've been looking for someone seasoned, someone who doesn't need page 13. Someone who might be able to go back past even the pocket realm that we've created. Someone who can gather new samples.
So you need someone who can actually go to the Feywild and back, because none of you can.
It's not that we can't. It's dangerous to go alone.
Yeah, it's very dangerous. The Fae is extremely dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. I'd spent about a year and some... Well, it was not a good year, but I learned a lot.
We need Sherpas.
Sure, what?
Sherpas. Guides.
Like a hat? Oh. You need guide. Oh, you want... Wait, okay, you want me to take you to the Feywild?
No.
Because that's a bad idea.
No. We've all in good time. First and foremost, we need to replenish the things that we've lost. It's been a while since we've had anyone in your position, and it's a highly coveted spot and priority for the Fern and Folly Society.
Okay,
You realize the sheer discoveries that we have uncovered since this has started. Look, as he points over to the other chart where they're like literally showing like the salves and like they came up with Neosporin. They have a handful of like modern medicines that they've created and an even larger pile of psychotropics that are over here.
Yeah.
A much wilder ring of psychotropics and charts that lead to different wild magic tables.
I like go over and I look at this like glass little jar and I pick it up and it just says, "Let's get wild fragrance." Is this a perfume?
That's a teleportation device in itself. What that is.
Oh, let's get wild. Huh? Kind of catchy, I suppose. Okay. I love that you guys are very excited about the Feywild and you're doing thing. Are you helping people? Are you what?
He reaches down to the pamphlet and shows you all the different shelters that they've taken their version of Neosporin to, and the different like they've come up with a good way an actual like administered shot for different insect stings.
Okay, so they are doing, it's just minor, like very minor stuff, but they are kind of doing good.
Well, it's a slow battle of self-administering and experimenting in this small society. But over the course of a couple hundred years, they've gotten some basic things to essentially have, like their little Shriners Hospital pamphlet that they that they have now.
Fair enough. Okay, so all right. And not to sound ungrateful for the opportunity, but I feel like you're asking me to do a lot of legwork here. Is there like what am I getting? Like, I feel like I'm doing a lot of work here, and trust me, I think helping people is good, and I'd be happy to do that. But is there like other benefits or anything, or is this just like a gung ho? You know. Ready to go. I've got a lot on my plate right now. There's a lot of things happening with a lot of my friends and a lot of dangerous stuff. And if you have connections, maybe that could be helpful. We may need to meet some people at some point, get in some good graces, maybe. Also is a good way to expand maybe the love of the Feywild. I don't know. This is a lot right now, but I feel like I have to ask because sometimes I'm in the bottom of the ocean, sometimes in the Feywild, sometimes on a different plane of existence. There's a lot of places I could be in a very short amount of time. I mean, I almost died once. Actually, well, it's more than once, but...
What we would like to explore is a particular fellowship position within the society. One that would be paid handily. For the procurement An exotic species.
Plants. I'm not like trafficking animals. That's inhumane, I'm pretty sure.
That all depends.
I knew it. They want me to traffic exotic animals through the Feywild? What?
No, I don't. I think you have us all wrong here. That's not what this.
It's not a good sales pitch.
That is not. No, he's actively like petting Bowie down below. We're not trying to sell a bunch of little displacer beasts at all. This one we found wounded, alone, no family.
Where did you find it?
Inside the Fae, of course.
I thought you guys couldn't go to the Fae.
We have had fellows before that have been able to go to the Fae. How else do you think we would be able to be procure them?
Fair enough. Okay.
We're not trying to traffic animals.
Insight check.
Yes, you can.
Because that was not a good start. I was like, procure exotic animals. I'm like, you want me to animal traffic for you?
Species! Species, boy!
I love 9. That's like I rolled like the 4th 9 today. 11.
While flustered, seems like the guy's telling the truth.
Okay. As long as there's not like a deadline, I don't know how long. Like I said, I've got a lot of things going on.
We still have to plan the first mixer and initiation, and there is much fanfare to be had.
Can my friends come?
Your friends, the ones that didn't want you to read the book?
Well, one of them didn't want me to read the book. The other one can't read, but definitely wanted to read the book. In fact, he might have gotten to page 13, but just flipping through.
No one else got here to page 15. 13.
Well, he can't read, so maybe it just didn't register. He just, Anyway, look, if I'm eventually to go into the Feywild for any reason, I would want to bring them anyway. And they would be a part of it. And it's not like I'm not going to tell them about this. They're trustworthy people.
Oh.
Unless I'm not supposed to say anything to anybody about
No, this would be his, explains, it's his porters. It's his porters, everyone. He's asking if this position he can bring porter. Of course you can.
What's a porter?
Just the help, my friend, just the help.
Oh, this is like a rich thing. Got it. And you said paid handsomely, but that's always good because we need money to be able to do good and the things that we're trying to do.
We've spared no expense.
Right. Well, I could show you something now. It's not a creature, but it's a flower.
They like all lead up, like whoop, leading over.
And
even
okay.
Bowie's come over and like rubbed against the side of your leg.
This is called, it's nothing crazy, but this is called a fell whisper. And he procures this like little jar, and it's almost like the Beauty and the Beast, like glass rose, but there's like slight like runes on the bottom of it, and so it just kind of like has like this brief little bit of moisture, and it just magically has been keeping this basically silver like dandelion. And he just kind of holds it up. So this is a fell whisper, and the wisps on these, it's like a typical dandelion, but obviously Fey. And if you blow the seeds out, it makes everything mystified and hard to see in that area. It's quite useful, especially if you're ever running from hags. Different story. And so, but I have a few, very few of these. I'd be happy to leave one with you if you'd like.
And just in shock and awe, you can see several of them beginning to hit small pipes, and there's a hookah on a cart that's been rolled out, just large-eyed looking at all this. We would be unbelievably honored.
Just be careful, because the moment you release, I mean, that's it. I mean, it's done. So just be careful. And that is magical. It will keep it alive and good standing. The case, if you want to open it, it's left, right, right. You just rotate.
Please write that down, as you can see.
Left, right. Oh, and then right afterwards, you have to whisper. Just whisper. Like whisper. Yeah, that's the verbal incantation.
As you can see, the recorder is frantically writing this down for the minutes of the meeting.
Yeah. Don't ask me later, because I'll totally forget that.
Indeed. And just as you hand over the specimen, you see the twilight and the entire greenhouse kind of vamps and fades a little bit. God damn it, did someone tell Bill to replace the fluids on the outside? We can't maintain. And it kind of like flickers again. I do apologize. We have to unfortunately cut. Bill! You can see whatever they're doing to keep concentration on this pocket inside the dream realm. It's like everybody else is like, they're getting their last tokes in, like, whoa, like walking through the plants and petting little Bowie. I will reach out to you soon again, my friend. The new fellow of the Fern and Folly Society, Asher.
Okay.
Do you have a last name, boy?
It's just Asher.
Like a Brazilian soccer player. Asher. One name. Okay.
Sure.
And I'll be reaching out. And you can see they're just like, you see this thing like tearing as they're kind of like frozen in place, but you're still able to walk within the pocket.
Walker, so I'm like
you and Bowie are completely unfazed by all of this. And you can see Bowie's like jumping it out, like currently chasing a little butterfly, and like pouncing on it as Bowie freely cuts in between the pocket space in this realm. And you kind of see that like, oh, okay, maybe he isn't an animal trafficker.
Yeah.
It looks like Bowie has his choice to go in between, but that doesn't completely absolve him. It still said species.
Yeah. All right, well, you behave, Bowie. I guess. Here and there. I'm gonna go back, I think. But I'll bring you a treat next time.
Turns around when he hears treat. Starts wags the tail.
You know, actually, I think that the orc put some ribs in my pocket at some. Oh, yeah. Just pull out like this, like random, like little, like bag of rib. Here, just like, toss the ribs down to the.
You find the one beef rib that you have because I'm not gonna, give him the pork ribs. I killed Bowie on a fucking pork rib.
Yeah.
Oh, he comes up and he snatches that beef rib, gives you a couple of rubs, and then hops back on a stump and just starts, dude, and you can hear that bone crack. You're like, oh God. If somebody teaches that guy.
I need to leave my mark. Just kind of like, I go to like one of the side sections where there's this like little spot, this little opening. And, all right, now, Chiquio's taught me this. I'm still learning it, but I'm close. Let's see if I can do it. and I just kind of like dig a little hole into the dirt and just kind of start muttering a brief small incantation. And then as I close the dirt up and I kind of like pinpoint, and as I do, you just start to see the stem of this flower, and then I kind of like release the top, and then it kind of unfurls into this like deep red, orange, beautiful, and the inside like kind of frill center is these almost like slightly burning embers, this like slight magical kind of flame. And as I druid craft this little flower there, I think that'll last. I think they don't. It should last. My little flame bloom. I think that'll be okay. I'm gonna leave, and then if I come back and you're still here, then I'm gonna tell Chikios that I think I've got it. Would have thought that druid spells would be so hard to learn. Okay. All right. Now, the other thing he taught me, how to get back. Okay, just. Do I slap myself? No, I just like wake up, or.
Roll your
like,
spell attack.
Like, okay, I can remember this. I think it's a thought. It's okay, just all right. And then I start muttering and trying to cast and get myself back.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's go. 30. Pulling yourself from this pocket dimension inside the Fae back to the slow amount of drool that's coming out of your mouth.
Ugh. Wait.
You may need a strength check to try and do that. I might have burritoed you a little tighter than you should have been.
Oh, it's just like, oh. Josiah. Josiah. So I'm just like. This is so stupid as I misty step out so I can escape the prison of my blankets.
So hot.
I'm like, oh yeah, I was sleeping on half the blankets. No wonder you can never get out that way. This is like open them up, and I'm like, oh my goodness, open a window. Look up and see Aelun's like leg hanging off, but he's just like passed out up there. And then I look over and I'm like, Jin, you didn't even make it to the bed.
I'm sitting on my bed as I lift my head up from the Ori and the lights come back up. Turn the lights off. Turn the lights off. The kind of the Ori like slumps down, like folds back up. Is like, ugh.
I could help you, but I don't have that spell prepared. So you're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm going to bed. Is everyone okay? I better check. Okay, and I'm just gonna like go to the awning outside and just look down, make sure everything's like fine. You know, it's like late night tavern's probably all right. I'm gonna lean my ear in and probably hear Gitzi snoring, and okay, she's probably fine.
Brandon the cook is very drunk. He is very drunk and he is very on the floor, slightly turtled, but you can see him in and out. Still has an apron on.
As soon as I see him kind of like shaking, I back away because I do not want to have that conversation with a drunk person this late. I don't. I've been there too many times. I don't ever want to have that conversation. Then I just go back in and lock the door and curl up in bed and just think about the very weird experience I just had. I'm a fellow. You know what that means? He said things I don't understand. I have to ask Josiah or Aelun or Jinrid. Maybe they know. A porter? Sounds like something on a ship. Maybe Josiah knows. He can tell me. There's port side, so maybe they're like the ones that run the port side. I don't know. These are just I'm like thinking about these things as I drift off to sleep.
Anyone else doing anything? Waking up or just letting sleep take you at the elf song? All
I'm having my own dream fight where, you know, Josiah sucks.
Wait, I thought you said you weren't as good as me, or you were less of a person. I remember something like that. Maybe it was a fever dream.
Your dream, I think.
Yeah, your headspace.
Waking up, you guys can go ahead and click that long rest on your character sheets.
Oh, yeah. I was exhausted. Oh, man. I didn't even remember being exhausted.
You might have been exhausted in my dream.
Oh, yeah, I probably was. I'm just gonna... It's canon now.
You were giving it your all, trying to
I feel
impress
so
your god.
good now.
Yeah.
All those pocket dimensions, man, they just really fix you up.
Time passes different there, so you know.
Oh, it does. Feywild's very tricky. I would know.
Constitution saving throws. See who gets up in the morning.
Favorite part of the day. Let's go. Roll them out. Oh, me and Jen about the same.
Aelun with that
Nat
19.
I rolled a
Nat 1. You made it. You made it out of the whole pocket dimension without rolling a 1. Attaboy.
As soon as I get to reality, it's back to me.
Amazing.
I am passed out.
Aelun, you were the first up in the morning.
This is not the. I've slept on better pillars for sure. That's his, as he's kind of cracks his back, hanging perpendicular across this pillar now, just kind of like cracking his back on it as he hangs in a U shape. As he looks down, it is this morning already. Josiah, wake up!
I know I'm better than you. I know, but I still love you.
That's it. What? Quit being stupid. What are you doing? Wake up!
What?
It is. I think it. Don't we have something to do today?
Last I remember, you were throwing praises at me, and we want to fight.
What in the fuck are you talking about?
Santa Claus. What do you think I'm talking about?
Is Santa Claus? Christmas was like 2 weeks ago.
You chopped his fucking head off.
Well, that does sound like me. We're going to circle back to this, but don't we have to go somewhere? Isn't there like a? Don't we have a? Do we have a job? I don't remember. It was so many things in my head.
I think at this point,
Sawyer. No.
It's good to know he's alive. I don't remember a job. Jen! Jen!
Oh, my fucking neck. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm awake. Coffee here?
No, I'm panicking because Aelun said we have a job today. I thought that was all bullshit from yesterday.
You fucking woke me up to ask me this shit? I can't fucking think right now.
I just have the weird feeling that we were supposed to do something today.
I'll tell you what, let's get coffee and then figure it out. And if we don't get Gitzi some food, we're never getting her out of her room. So I'll let you wake her up, and I'll go see if there's a carafe in the dumbwaiter, because they know by now. This just give us coffee.
Why do I have to wake her up? Why can't you wake her up?
I'm just gonna look at you and look up, give you one of these like, oh fuck, and I'm just gonna Gitzi!
That does never going to work.
Hey, Lou says you need to wake up. Yell at him.
Punch
Getting
him
coffee.
in the face. You know that's not enough.
It was not my fault. It is him.
Like a small child throwing a temper tantrum. You can just hear things like crashing around. You don't really know, like, is she just stumbling, still drunk, or if she's just very groggily unable to navigate her room yet, but she is at least up and moving, but not quite out the door.
Aelun he'll run downstairs and grab a bowl of blueberries and just stand at your door and roll one at a time under the door crack. It is time to get up.
It does appease the snapping tortoise. So.
And I'll start to back away from your door, leaving like a trail downstairs.
She'll follow.
You can't say that's not gonna work.
I mean, that's your weakness. She will follow the trail of blueberries. Happily. Not looking up, eyes to the ground, only picking up blueberry after blueberry.
As Aelun's kind of backing up, seeing you walk on. Yes, perfect. It's working.
My master plan.
All come together.
Can I check the dumbwaiter to see if there's coffee? I should have set it up by now.
You go over to check it. There's no coffee. Matter of fact, there's still the saucer there from yesterday's coffee.
Any pot? Is there any coffee left in that pot?
No, there's just like there's just the saucer and like the sugar and a couple of spoons, like. And you like when there's nothing in there, you lean over the rail, and you can see the very hungover staff cleaning everything. There's no breakfast service today whatsoever. They're literally cleaning up from the mess from last night. But you're able to garner the eye of Carlisle. And she kind of leans up and sees a very, very torn up kitty hanging over the rail. She just gives a nod. No words need to be spoken.
Nod back repetitively and just turn around and go back to the room.
In about 10 minutes, there's fresh coffee that's made its way up.
Yes. I'm going to pour that fresh cup and I'm going to set it under Asher's nose. Waft it into. Right.
Honey mead.
No, kid. I mean, Asher, it's
I'm
coffee.
a fellow.
Yes, you are. You're a fellow. Wake up, fellow.
What? Oh, hey. Morning.
You imagine what that is? Waking up to a very worse for wear cat wafting coffee fumes into your face this far away.
I
Hey,
smelled. Yeah, okay. It's a mixture. There was coffee, then there was wet cat. No, there's a lot confusing. Morning. Hi. I'm
Hey.
up.
Here, drink some coffee.
Thank you.
You were partying hard last night. I had to kind of had to put you into bed. You were kind of half in, half out. I've had those nights. Good on you, man.
Okay, well, first off, I didn't party that hard. Second off, I almost suffocated because of how tightly you tucked me in.
I just wanted to make
Okay.
sure you were safe.
Safe.
It's cold.
Safe is locking the door, not suffocating you under your blankets. I had to misty step to get out of the blanket.
I just wanted to make sure they were tucked in underneath you. That way you were comfortable. You ever try this weighted blanket thing? It's kind of like
No.
a hug while you're sleeping.
Is that what that was? I've had your hugs. That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing.
I mean, you're
It's fine.
alive.
It's
and
yeah, no, I'm here. I'm good. It was a very weird night. Very weird night. Are you okay, by the way? I something fell off last night. I just couldn't quite put my finger on it. But are you all right? Everyone okay?
everybody's fine. Me, I've had some of the most crazy dreams you could ever imagine. But you know what? Things are going to be okay.
Yeah, I can relate.
Things are going to be all right.
Oh, I had a question for you, unrelated, or actually related. What's a porter? Is that like someone on a ship that like is on the port side? Or
No.
well, you go to port.
On a
Isn't there a
ship,
port?
it's somebody who takes care of the rich people, you know, checks their luggage, makes sure they get their grog at mealtime, runs their bath, turns down their bed, shit like that. I mean, why are you asking?
Oh yeah, that tracks. Oh, if rich people. Don't we have something to do today? I feel like there was something we had to do.
Why does everybody keep asking that? Aelun had the same question. As soon as he woke up, he woke me up asking we had something to do today. We won a fight last night. We're free. I'm no longer tethered to fat ass and fat bastard in the guild.
True. That was a good night. That was a good night. Jinrid looked. Jinrid, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. My neck just hurts a little bit. That's all. Coffee's fucking legit today. It's like they actually cleaned the glasses for once.
Oh, I wonder what downstairs looks like.
That's a mess. They're actually trying to kind of work through a hangover and clean this place up.
Oh, I could help. I have some spells that can help with that. I don't mind helping.
You drink your coffee and then we'll go downstairs and see if, you know.
Where's
maybe
Aelun?
Oh, he's rolling berries under Gitzi's door, trying to get her out of the bed.
That work?
I don't know. I wasn't sticking around for it. I was just looking for coffee.
Oh.
Gitzi is actually downstairs helping to clean as well. She picked up a rag and is also just wiping down tables.
All right. I'm up. Let's get some breakfast. Man, I really want some breakfast.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get breakfast service this morning. We might have to eat breakfast on the road or somewhere else.
Like a continental breakfast?
I don't know. We'll go find out. But after last night's shenanigans, I wouldn't press these guys.
You
Probably not.
know what a continental breakfast is, but you don't know what a porter is?
There's a difference?
He slaps a hand on your shoulder. Come on, let's go get some. Let's go get something.
So technically, Josiah, you were my porter last night because you tucked me into bed.
Yes. I was your porter last night. You know what? I was happy to do it.
And you got me coffee this morning. Man, I could get used to this.
If that what makes you happy,
I'm just giving you a hard time. I've got a wild story to tell you guys at wherever breakfast is.
good. Let's go get something greasy then. Come on.
Let's do it.
Hey. Oh, I've been wanting to do this for God, it's been days. As I grabbed
Weeks. Some would say.
I grabbed the bundle of arrows that I got for you.
Oh shit! What's this?
They're all the way back from 1117 inside your DMs.
I've got them in my notes, but I'm just playing it out.
Yeah, they had a lot of cool shit before you went on your little sabbatical that led us to become pit fighters. You know.
Oh, this was from the armor that I lost the bet to you from.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah,
That's
those
cool.
You probably could have used those when you were down there, but hey, got them now, right?
Take what I can get when I get it. Thanks for saving them for me.
Yeah, they do a lot of cool shit, all sorts of stuff.
Sure, I'll figure it out. If I fire it at something and it goes boom, then
Except for this one. This is the good one. As he picks that healing arrow up and he's like, "This for us." Don't shoot this one at the bad guys.
if I shoot it in my own foot, does it count? I just look at you and I smile and grab it out of your hand and put it in the quiver.
First, you have to hit your own foot.
It all depends on how much I've been drinking. Oh, this coffee is real good. You're right. They must have cleaned the pot.
Yeah, I think so. Let's go down and get ourselves some continental breakfast.
Maybe the porters will bring it to us.
We all get a chuckle as we made our way downstairs. There is indeed a nice continental breakfast, just the basics. You can get pancakes, waffles, cereal, all the fruit that you could desire, and there's plenty of bacon. It's the readily available protein. Carlisle has gone to making sure she can have one skillet ready for you, and you can get an omelet by order if you so desire.
I get a big old waffle.
I have a waffle with mountain bacon on top of it.
Man, you know what'd be great on this waffle is some blueberries, but they're all gone. I don't get it.
Be nice if we had some blueberries, huh?
Gitzi's going to wipe the reddish blue juice from her face and keep wiping down the tables.
You know, you all helped make a lot of this mess. You could help too. And
I was gonna eat. I was gonna eat first and then help.
Oh, actually, you know, that's not a bad idea. You'll take your own plates back and go wash them down then?
Oh, I just do it magically, so yeah.
As long as they get done, it doesn't matter the way, right?
Do you want that rag cleaned?
I clap and send my mage hand out in my stead. It's better than me anyway. Let's be honest.
Prestidigitation your rag and clean it. There you go.
Aelun will just see like a couple old rib bones sitting out, and he'll take them and like unhinge his jaw, half transforming it, and just like swallow them.
We all help in our own way.
It's not good. It's not good.
Yeah, I
Well, that's your choice.
feel like it. Just
That's not going to be good on the way out. Not one bit.
Well, you know what? Where I come from, you have to unhinge your jaw to show love. So I mean, that's actually that's impressive.
What does that even mean? You have to unhinge your jaw. What are you doing?
no, we don't need to go there. Gitzi, we just.
He's a dirty pirate. Remember,
Yeah.
whatever comes out of his mouth is just think dirty pirate first before any other context.
Guilty as charged.
Shame.
Yes, you got shamed.
It's finally happened.
I've literally felt my mother with those words. It was great. Shame. So good.
Oh, Josiah Markey.
And you guys are able to shake off that hangover. Get yourselves a good breakfast in. What would you like to do on this beautiful Baldur's Gate day? We'll go ahead and give ourselves a weather check.
Well, I'd skip on the pies. We're gonna make this a good day.
Oh yeah, they're making people pies in the city.
Not bad. It is a nice blue sky, sun shining down, just the correct amount of warmth out there. Like, makes you almost want to watch like a baseball game outside, have a cold drink. That perfect temperature.
It is a pretty nice day out, and Aelun's gonna slide next to Gitzi on the bench. It's a pretty good day to, work in the forge and maybe get a few things upgraded. Don't you think? I think it's a good day for that.
Sure, if I'm getting paid for it.
But are you getting paid for it?
It depends on who the client is, doesn't it?
He's just gonna look around.
I'm not paying for it.
Well, you know, Aelun, if you look at it this way, I mean, if you're rocking her wares and you're the champion, you do have a little bit of commerce there. Maybe we can make a little coin off Gitzi's ironwork, right?
Oh, yes, because it wasn't enough that I was also in the ring and standing next to that creature. Who was the one throwing the kobolds around,
You were. Not denying that. I'm just saying we're going to have to come up with some way to create some sustainable income if we're going to stay here and not wind up back where we were before.
I forgot we got one of the kobolds with us. It's like it finally wakes up. It was in Gitzi's room, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yep.
he was my little buddy.
This little kobold comes stumbling down the steps. He hops up on the bench too. But he's got a big grin. He also has a large set of pancakes in front of him. He's not even cutting him. He's just leaning over with his chin on the table and just taking small bites out of it.
Even if this wouldn't be necessary for Gitzi, she's going to reach over and cut his pancakes for him at least.
Just looks over, just big eyes and just approving.
Eat small bites or else you might choke on it. So enjoy it.
I'm pretty sure he's like 20 years old.
You have to be careful when you have a small throat. It can hurt.
Very careful with the language, you all.
I didn't say anything.
He just nods his head. He's just appreciative of his cut pancakes. He's looking better already, for having all of his friends disappear in one night in the fighting pits.
Well, I wanted to tell you about my night because it was wild.
Why? What did you do?
It was Feywild.
You were upstairs.
I was not. It was, but I wasn't upstairs.
How much did you have to drink?
Not a lot. I mean, I was okay. Don't pass judgment on me, okay? Me and Aelun had to carry you up the stairs.
That's true, I did. But mine was more of a food hangover. You know, when you eat too much, there's a nice balance to be made.
I told you not to eat the fruit out of the hairy buffalo because it's not going to be good, and you did.
You were actually right on that one. I'm not going to deny
It's mostly
it,
alcohol. I learned that the hard way the first time.
Yes.
Well,
Now we've both made mistakes in our lives.
but no, remember Alex Alex Streisand?
Alex Streisand.
Barbara Streisand?
Barbara, yes, with the gold
Shanahan.
glittery dress. Yes.
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 So I went and visited his club.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, in my dreams, I went and visited him. He's got this beautiful pocket dimension of all these Feywild plants and this beautiful, large greenhouse. It's wonderful, actually. And he
Is this his club?
yes, it's. I barely remember his name, and I barely remember Fern and something. I don't know, but anyway, I'm a fellow of it now or something. I'm a fellow. And so I'm a part of it. There's going to be a mixer and stuff, and I'm going to be inducted. But basically, I'm going to help them get exotic plants to help continue their research to help people and things. They're big fans of the Feywild, and it's a bunch of rich people. But they're going to pay me very well for it. So I have a job, I guess, which is good because we need an income. But I'm not going to solely do that. That's just going to be like a side thing because I really want to go to the university or the magic, some magic shops and kind of look and see what I can do there. But,
Whatever you drank last night, I wish I would have got a hold of it.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm still on the part that you went to a club last night. I didn't take you as a party goer. I mean, last night the little drinking that we did here seemed really a bit more of a juicy.
No, it's like
round two and really rally up.
No, it's
Quite
not.
impressed.
It's not like that kind of club. It's like oh gosh, it's like tea time.
You went out with Elise last night, didn't you?
Wait, hold on.
You dog.
Is it a sex club?
No.
I don't need to know the answer to that if that's the case.
Well, I can't say no because I didn't ask too. I don't think so. It's mostly about Feywild and plants.
Yeah, it sounds like a real hippy dippy
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
sex
like
club.
Kind of. Not a set. Nope. Never.
Yeah,
no, it's not a set.
So you joined you are joining their club. Did they tattoo you? Did you do a secret handshake or?
Yeah, how'd you become part of the commune?
Or something?
No, they just said they would reach out. They could only hold the pocket dimension for so long, so But anyway, I told them that you were going to all have to go and meet them, and you'll give your take.
Whoa, you want us
don't
all
want
to
to
come
go
to the
here.
sex club together?
No, thank
It's
you.
not a sex club, guys. It's
Is this
Hey,
why
well,
you had,
Different name for it.
was this why you needed to get to the center of Baldur's Gate, was to get to this club?
no.
Your secret party.
That was it, right?
Hold on,
had to
hold
go
on,
to
hold
the middle of the Baldur's Gate to get to the sex club.
This is where you got the porters and the continental breakfast.
You got breakfast?
We're eating breakfast now.
But then this would have been my second breakfast.
How'd you?
Potatoes.
Is that what they offered you? Potatoes? I would have absolutely gone.
Oh no, there was no potatoes.
Like a
It
gardening-
was a really cute displacer cub, though.
Where
It's nice
in
they
the
had pretty cups.
It's in a pocket dimension
Upper
in the
city
dream realm,
did you
in the
go?
Feywild.
You went
Okay,
to a pocket group.
it's a pocket
Aelun's
dimension.
Aelun's gonna like reach over
You'll
and
see.
like he's gonna put a finger inside your pocket and like look in. As you say,
What are you doing? I slap your hand. Get out of my pocket.
You said there was a pocket dimension.
No, it's an arcane thing.
I don't know that you know what that word means.
You're telling me I don't know what that word means, Aelun?
Listen, everyone has their strengths, and words are not yours.
Yeah. This was a mistake. You know what? Whenever it happens, I'll invite you guys, and then you can all see.
Dude, I want to go to the upper city. Hell yeah.
Well,
Did
I
you
don't
get
know
a choice in this, or are you being?
yeah, I
forced?
had a choice. I had to make sure they weren't trafficking exotic animals, and
They're not.
I don't think they are. No. So if
So
that
you
was
have-
the case, I would have said no. But
You have your own porters now. Yeah. Dude, I can't wait to have your servants wait on us. You're a fellow now.
Are these your fellow club members? Do you also call them fellows?
no, I'm the only I don't know. Look, it was a brief meeting, and then whoever Bill is obviously can't concentrate for shit, and so he lost connection, and we got kicked out. But they'll come around again, and we'll go meet and have more conversation. I wanted you guys to meet them as well, but
Is he going
it
to
seemed
show
like it was
them?
on the up and up. They're not doing anything super groundbreaking, but they're trying to help people in small ways. So
Help them how?
I lean over to
small
Josiah. Our own
fixtures
porter.
and fixtures. Yeah,
Shut
no,
up, man.
you're the porter, Jen. But anyway,
What do you mean I'm the porter?
no. Anyway, so it's like small tinctures and things like that to help with small cuts and abrasions, or insect bites, very very minuscule things, but things that are helpful, in the that are needed or required.
Well,
but,
it seems small until you get a bug bite where you don't want it.
Exactly. That was the point.
So they run as like a charity pharmacy.
Yeah, I think I might have. Do I still have the pamphlet?
You do still have the pamphlet.
I just hold up the pamphlet. I'm not making this up, and then I just give it.
How do they get the medicines to the people for free?
Okay, I had like a 20-minute conversation. I don't have all the answers.
Well, honestly, you really need to be careful of organizations that register as nonprofits. Not all of them are as good as you might think.
Uh-huh.
The fine print, it says down here, only 15% of the gold collected in the Fellowship Society goes to actual research.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
we can take a look at this, and
it might be a paid opportunity,
for ideas. Yes,
and it might help me or allow me to take you all to the Feywild at some point.
that would be nice. Look at you looking for paid and traveling opportunities. Help us see the world a little bit more.
Oh, no. I know what this is now. Yeah, I had a buddy go on spring break once too. Oh yeah, do you want to come to spring break with me? Well, it'll be fine if I get 15 of my friends and I'll go free. I've seen this pyramid scam before. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
your free ticket to the Fae.
For
Porters.
you guys,
We are free.
If we work, if we're porters. what he said. Free labor. What are you getting the kick-ups for,
Well, if
fellow?
I like that you're a fellow. Look at that title.
I was just told I was going to get paid handsomely, and you guys will probably get paid too if you help.
Oh, yeah, that's what they always say. Paid it. He's becoming a noble already as he smiles back over at you.
No, I'm not.
Noble fellow.
I didn't understand half the words they were saying.
I'm sorry.
Like,
I shouldn't
yes,
speak
you see
this
my
way to
point
you.
exactly.
I'm merely a porter.
Yeah. Okay, go get me some more coffee.
But I think our
I
first
get up and
task
actually
of the
go.
day is business cards. Ones that say fellow on them. Then everyone will know you mean business.
I don't need business cards, but I do want to go to the university. I heard the university is very good, and I do want to go check them out.
Okay, well, we can go to the university and you can add in your application to it that you're a fellow.
Application.
Don't you have to apply to the university? They don't just take anyone.
No, I just wanted to go see the library. I want to see all the books. I heard that Baldur's Gate has a lot of books, and there's some really good magical things I want to see.
I kind of want a Baldur's Gate Community College shirt now.
Speaking of business cards, do we need to go like see if the guy with the eyeballs has work?
Oh yeah. Sawyer and Sawyer.
Maybe he has some work
sons.
that we could do.
Right.
And it doesn't take long after you bring this up. Knocks up over at the door. Carlisle comes back. I believe you have a guest waiting on you on the front. I hope everyone's been able to get some breakfast in them.
Oh,
You all have a cart waiting.
That was fast.
Does he? I'm very confused. I know he has a lot of eyes, but he apparently has very good ears.
I don't think we can talk out in public about it, remember? Code words.
Well, no, he's just saying he has eyes everywhere.
He's just
He's well connected. Yeah, he's well connected.
If you know, that could be anyone.
He's like a man with diamond eyes.
Definitely like anyone out here. Yes, of course. All right.
Anyway, yeah, let's go.
Whoa, where the fuck are we going? What? As he brings
We're
the
going-
coffee back.
Oh, thank you.
There's a nice
Can I
car
just take the
outside.
coffee from you?
Going for a ride.
Going for a
Oh,
ride.
sweet. Is it like a new carriage or is it like a carriage we've been in before?
I don't know. I'm not outside.
And the wind whips as that door opens up. You can see it is that black carriage outside as you guys all head towards it. I'm going to let you go take a quick break and refill your beverage.
All right. Potato.
Potatoes.
I haven't had second breakfast, and I'm like, I have to. Tracy would be so proud. Shady, clip that so I can send it to Tracy so she can be proud of me. Okay, I'm gonna go get it. Drink and a cookie.
Jealous. Locke, I gotta help stir the pot a little bit. That's the name of the game. I wonder, which way in the city are they gonna go? How's everybody doing out there? You surviving post holidays? Hope not too many of you have gone under the weather and gotten sick. I got sick all last week. I'm just on the outside, the outskirts of it. Still gonna blow my nose, a little congested, but other than incredible sleep debt, I feel pretty good. We give all of our players hell constantly. Yo, congratulations, Dreadlord. 1 year down, my dude. Love hearing that, War Dog. Let's go. Oh, Shattered a Tooth making Christmas dinner? Yikes. Oh, teeth are awful. Sin, don't hurt your back, my dude. About to give me some tea whenever somebody comes back to the desk. Oh, buddy. I forgot to make me a huddle before I came down here. Luckily, I had a full thing of agua. It's a lot of diapers, my dude. A lot of diapers. Hell yeah. It's nice just to get back into all the shows this week and get our headspace back. Waiting 2 weeks is awful. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. You guys enjoy the soundtrack when we're in the Fern and Folly Society?
I don't even want to talk because it's that good. I mean, it reminds me of watching That Darn Cat. Like I was telling Chad, I'm really waiting for the Displacer Beast to cause some trouble in the background.
Oh.
Like knock over a very rare plant.
Come here, Bowie.
Go eat your tea.
Get your tea.
Get your tea. Me, Voodoo Ranger. Gotta live dangerously.
But drink responsibly.
Mm-hmm. The life of constant crap. I love it. Poor Asher. Try and tell everybody about his dream.
Yeah, these things happen.
It made for some good shenanigans.
Always at my expense. But that's all right.
I'm gonna sword whip the next one of you say shenanigans.
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 Go ahead. What are you gonna do?
Flanagans.
No, I know better than to mess with Gitzi. I just stuck up next to the dragon and live underneath your wings.
All right, chat. Everyone type out shenanigans.
Here we go.
What is this music playing right now?
I love it.
Feels like I should be taking a timed quiz right now.
Ba-da-da-dum.
I really need to add this to my my trivia lineup stuff. This is great.
It's quite cute.
Should be like a cartoon going on right now.
I know, that's kind of what it feels like. Like, dun,
A little stealthy, a little fun.
Very Pink Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah. Deep boop, deep boop.
Shenanigans chance. Let's go.
This is important. Thank you all.
Shenanigans. Shenanigans. Sorry. I'm ashamed of myself.
Why?
Yeah, I'm not.
No sense of being ashamed of yourself. Starting to get cold. It's at least 50 out there right now.
Ugh, that's gross.
Sounds nice.
How is the weather in Florida?
Not warm enough.
I don't know, actually. Wasn't bad earlier. What was it, like 60s?
Hold on. Sometimes it gets up to the 70s, but it doesn't feel like it because it's cloudy.
It is 63 degrees right now.
What is the restaurant with the goofy shit on the walls and the mozzarella sticks?
Oh, you mean shenanigans?
Huh. I thought it was Flanagan's.
Bennigan's. The Blues
Bennigan's.
Busters.
I can't get over this music. It's fantastic.
The best music so far.
I feel like there should just be a cartoon playing right now.
Mm-hmm.
There is.
The cartoon.
We just need like a cartoon of our D&D characters walking just on loop.
Yep.
Walk across the stream.
And like 2D, like walking.
Yep. Just cross the screen and back again.
Yep. Feel free to start walking.
There and back again.
Yeah, this definitely has a fun feel to it.
It's head bobbing.
Ooh, the little shake at the end.
Yeah, it's a little rattle.
This is like one of those like sitcom comedy shows where they're trying to be like detectives spying on like a friend or something, and it's just like them just being terrible at it.
Yes, goofing around.
Yep.
Delivering a pizza with a mustache on to try to disguise themselves.
I am Emilio.
You ordered this sausage with anchovies, correct?
Yeah, I forgot the barbecue sauce.
You'll have to hold this pizza while I go inspect your bathroom. I mean, use your bathroom. Use your bathroom. That's what it was.
Very
That's
good.
where the murder happened.
It's true. I feel like we should plan a murder with this music.
Just don't do it of me.
Well, no.
Oh,
Then
okay.
who would all the bad things happen to?
Yeah, I mean, we have to have you for the comedic relief in the Nat ones.
We
That
have
is
to
true.
save you of all things.
I have a very important job, and that's to exist.
Someone has to do it.
Yep. If I go, it's gonna be you, Mud.
It physically can't be me, so yeah.
The balance will break. The power will shift. And a vacuum and void of all of your good-natured energy.
And then I'll be the nat 20 person.
You wish.
Well, I'm just throwing it out there.
You don't
it into
have
the
you don't
universe.
have the hands for
I'm
it.
just gonna put it out into the universe and it might happen. I'm sorry. You don't have faith in me.
I'm going to side with Gitzi on that one.
Thank you.
Well, in this scenario, I'm no longer living, so
It's
don't
not the
have-
first time this has happened, though.
So in this scenario, you already rolled the ultimate nat one, keeping the balance perfectly in order.
But that is for the last time from then on out.
Yeah, but it should be enough to sustain us. That's the ultimate nat one.
is it though? Because
think
what
it
if
is.
at the end I curse you
Oh,
for all eternity?
I'll
think
just
that
You
I'll
shall
just nat-
suffer the same fate I have all these years.
He transforms into a werewolf. How much more curse do you get?
I'll just nat 20 to save for it.
permanent disadvantage. You probably that's the dumbest part.
He cast the curse, but it's not gonna be effective.
Yeah, this music. Yeah, it's great.
This music, great.
Pink Panther vibes.
As you all head out that door,
Thanks for saving us.
steps unfolding from the two highwaymen on either side of that armed and protected stark black carriage. You can open and see once again the burgundy plush seats on the inside as you guys slide into the Sawyer and Sawyer and Sawyer carriage. Door shutting and the opening, and just seeing the one center eyeball there. Welcome everyone.
How did you know that we were talking about you?
I'm paid to know.
Does now.
Who pays you?
As he opens up the rest of the center plate, though it's no longer just the eyeball. Of course the clients pay me.
Yeah,
Okay.
that tracks.
Yes, I mean, but they're paying you to listen to us.
No, this was for him.
What are you
Good.
talking about?
Don't mind him. He's just waking up.
You know, he's not wrong though, because he did say he's paid to know, and then that would incline that he's being paid to keep tabs on us.
See, that is what I am saying.
As
That was not what he was saying.
Kurt
are you
Sawyer
being-
just shakes his head, takes his cap off, and sits it down next to him. You can see he's wearing a suit that's tailored to being a round ball that comes around the bottom as he kind of adjusts his bow tie that's there.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's what it is. Cute.
You did a miraculous job in the fighting pits. I want you to know that Billy is safe back on the family estate, currently recovering from indeed an ass whooping, but not yet a fatal one. You did a fantastic job.
Happy to help.
Well, I mean, we helped.
Asher did all the hard work.
You
And
helped,
Aelun. And
you
Gitzi?
hit him with the hammer really hard.
Listen, we did what we needed to do, and we tried to save as much as we can. Unfortunately, it wasn't much, but the deed is now done, and we've held up our end of the bargain.
Do you have the small kobold with you?
Did he follow us in?
Eating his pancakes?
He's sitting next to you. He's attached at the hip. He's bringing a small child's container of the cup pancakes he's still working on. He's eating very slow, like he's been
I'm gonna
told.
hold my hands like over his ear holes. I don't know what kobolds have. I don't know.
They do indeed have ears.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna cover those fuckers.
And I can see that one has wandered back with you as well.
Yes, well, somebody has to look out for him.
This is going to become a new companion of yours, or are you returning this one back to Billy?
Who, Billy? No. This is ultimately his choice, what he wants after this. I don't own him or anything. That's not how this works.
Whatever makes you sleep well at night.
Well, thank you, I guess. So what is it?
As agreed upon our contract.
Mm-hmm.
As he slides over the legal work. Mission accomplished.
Like that across. Is he using one of his eyeball things going?
100%.
Perfect. That's super gross.
He closes the eye shut. He doesn't. He's not a
no
sa-
eyeball juice all over it. Better.
I'm not a savage.
I don't think you want a paper cut in an eyeball.
No.
So this, so we did it. So that means we have your services.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, you do have my services now on retainer. If you
How
need
do
me-
we get a hold of you? What is that the best way?
And he flashes the business cards that you have made for him.
I'm making them. People make requests now.
You can send by message or carrier pigeon from any well-to-do establishment that does business with vendors, anything with outside services like an inn or any place in the upper city or inn should be able to get you in contact with Sawyer and Sawyer.
If I get thrown in jail again, can I use you as my one free phone call?
Your
about
ass
Gary?
better call us first. Don't say a word. It's going to be hard for a pirate with a mouth like yours.
And
Wow, you really do know me.
Is this favor
You're not the
for
first
each
pirate.
of us or just collectively? Because I don't want his one jail card to go to you.
There isn't a such thing as a one jail card. It's if you have problems with a flaming fist, you call.
Got it.
and what if, hypothetically, we have maybe a small problem with the werewolf god?
With a werewolf god. Is the werewolf god, did it assault you in any way inside the city?
This is a completely hypothetical situation, but hypothetically, maybe you picked a fight, you set a duel with some sort of high-ranking werewolf in the woods. Is this the kind of thing that you would help with, or?
I have no jurisdiction or qualifications outside the woods, outside Baldur's Gate itself. If that wolf assaults you on these city streets, by God, you let me know.
Well, I mean, he did send his hypothetically, allegedly, he did send his associates to attack us.
Associates, you were ambushed inside the city. Was there a slip and fall? Did you catch the name of the restaurant of which you fell behind?
Is Asher? Where were you when you fell and hit your head?
What?
You should have seen him. He fell and he hit his head. He was having weird dreams all last night.
By God, he's been having hallucinations.
Yes,
I need the name of this restaurant immediately.
He was trying to live in a pocket and all sorts of stuff.
Got in a homeless man's pockets. He was so delusioned.
It was that place that was selling the meat pies.
Yes, what is the name of the place? The place where the what's her face works.
No, I didn't fall. Okay.
My God, I will put that place out of business tomorrow.
I don't know what he's talking about. I didn't fall. Hypothetically or unhypothetically or allegedly or whatever. What a weird question.
Let's just knock this out of the way. As your lawyer, I need to hear the truth and nothing but the truth. And what comes out of your mouth is the truth. And I will respect the truths that come out of your mouth. But you come in here immediately changing your story as a professional of the bar of Baldur's Gate. I also have a duty to uphold. So please think clearly. Obviously, you've had a cloudy mind from something. Did you or did you not slip and fall behind said restaurant?
I did not slip and fall.
Is there any other kind of altercation with these were-beasts?
I'm like looking at Aelun like,
Don't look at me. You're the one who's attacked.
you're the one that issued the challenge.
Well, that is a separate issue, I think, right?
Challenge? What challenge was issued?
It's allegedly.
Allegedly
Aelun,
challenged.
you can't say allegedly when you're talking about and then expect me to talk about a real scenario. That's not how that works. You can't just say this allegedly hypothetically happened, but then you expect me to make something real happen. It doesn't matter because they apparently exist outside in the woods and not in Baldur's Gate. But yes, a couple nights ago, I was attacked by a group of werewolves in the city. It was rather crazy. But that's not uncommon because that's a common problem here in Baldur's Gate, as I am aware.
It should never be commonplace for a man to be attacked by werebeasts inside the city.
Well, I don't think you can sue werewolves because I don't even know who they are.
Oh, I know the guy. I have talked to him a couple times.
There we have it.
This is
He has a tattoo.
This is probably, I think we should just forget about whatever this is because this is not helpful in the context of you. This is like if we get in actual legal problems or, need assistance and those kind of things, not random. Anyway,
But
How
you
am I
have
supposed to know
made
what services
contact
he provides.
with these prowling werewolves.
Yes.
Gossip-wise, have you heard anything about them? Has he gotten himself in more trouble than what he can handle?
Probably.
That's what I'm worried about.
He just flashes
I
his
am
toothy
sitting
grin as
I
his
am sitting right here.
mage hands are frantically taking notes. You are certainly not the first, nor will you be the last to report of strange assaults of beasts in the middle of the night in Baldur's Gate.
Oh. Is there perhaps like a bounty on them?
Not yet.
Although there was that one job board.
There was the job board, yes. I assume I
I'm
can.
assuming for work outside the city, correct?
Yeah, it was probably right where that needed to be.
No, inside the city, we're more talking about selling insurances for businesses, trying to give guarantees, private security, things of that nature. If that would be something you would be interested in ever taking jobs for private security, I could certainly arrange. Especially if we've continue having an overwhelming problem in these districts, the deflaming fist that just can't take care of.
So you're a lawyer, but also private investigation, also private security. You kind of got a conglomerate thing working.
I'm a fixer, Asher.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's a better word for it.
I mean,
Okay.
we're obviously open to most jobs that we can take. Any that will hopefully keep us above the law as long as possible is ideal, to say the least. And as you can clearly tell, we're okay with people.
I see.
And this can be mutually beneficial. I mean, I know we have you on retainer for the long seeable future, but we can also help you out as well. Keep a good relationship going.
Absolutely. Noted. Good. Would take security work with details.
I wouldn't say no to security. I mean, that's definitely an open consideration, wouldn't? I mean, don't you think? Guys, just keep somebody alive. Get them from point A to point B.
Yes, I mean, it seems pretty easy.
It's like shipping, throw it on the ship, get it from one dock to the next, unload it, collect a check,
Okay,
right?
but it can't be on a boat. I'm good for boats and sailing for a while.
Come on, you want to get back on the second wind again.
Second wind.
I mean, maybe he's got the point. I mean, if we're trying to keep someone alive, he's probably not the best choice for the job.
What does that mean?
That was a bad joke, right?
That was very unkind of you, don't you think?
I mean, he blew himself up. That's not my fault.
Guys, it's okay. Let's not lose our heads about it, okay?
I'm gonna race paw over towards Asher.
Jin sips his tea. This is getting good. Plenty of inside jokes I see here.
I could ask you to do something discreetly for me, at least.
Discreet services, yes.
And I legitimately am I can't remember anything, RoBear, at all. But what is the name of the group, the Feywild group? Fern and Furley something.
Roll a history check.
Adam is struggling right now.
Fern and Folly.
Fern and Folly.
Fern and Folly Society.
Fern and Folly
Of which
Society.
you are a fellow now.
Yeah. A fellow of the Fern and Folly. I'm gonna write that down actually real quick. Pause. I need to write this down because where do I even write this? Oh my god.
Brother Asher, this bowl has not been cast yet.
Homebrew document just for such an occasion.
Yeah, you're right. Fern and Folly of the Feywild.
If only somebody made a spreadsheet.
I'm a fellow. Anyway. Yeah, I'm getting there. I recently have come into contact with a group, and it seems like it's mostly up and up, but it seems like reclusive rich people, I guess, is the way to put it. And they're very enamored with the Feywild, but they're called the Fern and Folly Society.
Fern and Folly Society. Yes, I am aware.
Oh, you know of them.
Yeah.
Can you give me some insight on them?
They're the first to make Neosporin.
Yep. Okay.
Incredible breakthrough in antiseptic.
But are they on the up and up, or can I have you do some secretive looking into and give me a report? Or how does this work?
It's another hobbyist of rich.
So it's like a hobby thing for rich people. That's what the vibe I got.
What are societies? You, yes.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Okay, yeah. Well, all right. Okay, never mind. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
What else would you like to know about the Fern and Folly Society?
Well, I mean,
Seems like you're quite interested in joining.
What about animals? What is their reputation with animals? Right.
Reputation with animals. They mostly deal with plants. Let's be honest, they don't have anyone qualified to go beast hunting, let alone beast hunting inside the Feywild. I don't think it would have much of a society left. They have plenty of problems with plants in the first place. There has been a fair share of reported deaths by accident.
From plants?
Oh, absolutely. It's carnivorous plants, ones with certain hallucinogens, a whole lot.
I see.
Jen, you hear that? He said hallucinogenic plants. Could be a wild ride.
If I got to be a porter, I got to be a porter, you know? Sometimes you got to sample the goods before the boss does, right?
Wait, are you saying you actually believe what Asher is saying and not just talking shit?
Yeah, I think it went there. Why wouldn't I believe him? Look, he came back from the Feywild and he got a girlfriend. Anything is possible.
okay. Well, I don't have a girlfriend, but I did come back from the Feywild.
Oh, you've got a girlfriend.
Kurt, he has a girlfriend.
No, I don't.
They have gone on
not even
one date.
That's not. See,
I mean, do you call
Kurt,
it a date when she flees to see with her friends and runs out the door?
see,
Her friends were awesome, and I can't wait to meet them again.
you just want this to work out so I can wingman you? Is that what this is?
What? You think I'm in here just for solely you?
I mean, I was.
Anyway, maybe
I'm not
we
a
should-
porter all the time in this relationship, Asher.
Maybe we should keep focused on the beholder in the room. And
If you were trying to take things to the next level with your partner, if you need those services, I can procure those as well.
you know, sometimes I just think
You guys
that
do
it would be
weddings
better
too.
in the Fae.
Excellent.
It's just,
Now that sounds like a Fern and Folly fellow.
Well,
Right.
I think we've got a lot of information. Does anybody have any other final questions before we bother him with any of our other
Oh,
personal details?
yes, I want to. Where's the best? I guess most accessible, or can you help me get? I am a person of the magical arts, as it were. You're aware, obviously, most people are. That's all the fighting pits. I am interested in university, library, magical shops or teachers, those kind of things. I'm just. Do you have any connections? Do you have any contacts? Do you know any places to start? I just want to. I kind of want to.
Are you asking me for a letter of recommendation to the Baldur's Gate Community College?
Preferably not community college. Is there like a university, you know? Is it like Baldur's Gate State or something? Like
He stares at you as you look back and you can see his Baldur's Gate Community College law degree.
Great.
It's like Luis Guzman.
I think Baldur's Gate Community College is great.
Community college serve a very important purpose. trying to connect those with services that would normally not get them.
It's not wrong.
You're right. I apologize.
But that's only where I did my undergrad. And if you would like to seek admission to one of the many colleges inside of Baldur's Gate, I would say that you need to do your homework first and narrow down between magic shops and said university. You have some options. You might want to narrow your focus of what you're trying to achieve as far as education. Now, I can immediately get you access to one of the great libraries inside the upper city.
That would be amazing. I would be extremely thankful for that.
It does come with time restrictions, as most guests do inside the upper city, but now that you're a Fern and Folly Society fellow, you might get extended hours.
Oh. Well, maybe this is working out a little better than I thought.
That's right, the rest of you, officially his farts don't stink to some people.
Trust me, I sleep in the same room with him. His farts are terrible.
We don't have to go around airing everyone's dirty laundry.
Yes, some people will pay for that.
Pretty sure it's Aelun, not me. But
Be
that's
lucky
fine.
you've never smelt one of Billy's.
Speaking of Billy, I was noticing that he had some decent moves.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Billy, as in your cousin or brother, right? The one that we fought in the fighting pits?
Yes.
Okay, time out. Is he a member of the Fern and Folly? Because there was a bill that was getting yelled at, and I'm starting to understand a connection here, and I just have to verify.
Bill is not the same person as Billy Sawyer.
Okay, I'm sorry, Aelun. I just had to clarify that.
Never been a member of any society. As he goes earmuffs towards the kobold.
Yeah.
He's been spending his time trying to convince kobolds in a remote island that he is their god. This is what we're working with here.
Sure.
We're
but,
glad to have
like,
little Billy back home, but he's certainly not the brightest crayon in the box.
Sure, but eccentric. It likes eccentric, and that sounds eccentric to me. But okay, all right. Sorry, Aelun, go ahead. You were noticing his fighting styles.
Could you tell me where Billy got the kobolds from? We have somebody who could potentially need to go home.
He pauses for a second, and he scribbles down with one of the mage hands, writes simply coordinates.
Oh, good.
Discretion, please.
It's only merely to get him home, nothing else.
Slides the card back over your way.
So Billy had some pretty good moves. I'm not going to lie. He was pretty good. Do you think that he could maybe teach me the eye things?
As he pauses there for a hard second, waiting for laughter. I find you should really do stand up at some point in time in Baldur's Gate. You'd kill, absolutely kill.
So he's not willing to teach me the eye things, or?
This is good. I enjoy you.
What is funny? I just want to learn how to fight.
It's a good one. I'll use that one next party.
Everyone looks around very confused because he really wants to know how to do magic eye beam stuff.
Yes. As I've said before, I will let you know of any incoming jobs. I will send that mail to the Elf Song. Is that your current residence? And plan to be your current residence for some while? Wake up!
We're gonna be there as long as we can afford it.
Good. Please make sure it writes down the tally. Fine. I will send you any jobs that come my way that involve security services.
Right.
If you have any other general inquiries about the city, I do not mind donating some of my time in the early morning when I'm collecting my thoughts, keeping my eyes peeled out on the streets, getting out of the office for a little bit.
I noticed that you have, of course, a very lovely vehicle. Is that typical, or is it expected that we should walk everywhere? You're trying to become home here, if you will.
Well, you're only able to get animals inside the city with a handicap assessment or disability.
Oh.
We have Aelun. Does that count?
What does that supposed to mean?
I mean, I just know you have trouble with that arm of yours. That's all.
I don't walk with my arms. Are you stupid?
But sometimes you do actually go on all four and you do crawl. Yes.
Well, yes, have you seen the upper crust get around on the rickshaws?
Yes.
I think we'll be fine walking.
But sometimes we might have to go a little bit further. The university library, for example. That's a bit further north, isn't it?
Dear Gitzi, have you had a slip and fall anywhere? Any hip displacement?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Have you fallen and can't get up?
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Did you say there were possibly not accommodations for too many stairs inside these buildings?
Oh, there's always way too many stairs. I can never make it up, and my back goes out every time.
I will.
Depends on
They
how much soup you
didn't
have.
want me even to go upstairs.
I will work on your certificate immediately.
Thank you. I feel like this is terrible. This is. Want to vocalize that Gitzi is doing a bad thing. No one should fake needing a service animal.
Gitzi's doing bad things, and I'm all for it.
Title it: Gitzi doing a bad thing.
Bless you, Becca. I need to clarify that I am vehemently against this, but Gitzi is okay with this.
We'll find out who uses a disability tag to park at Disney or the next theme park. We'll see.
Title of the episode: Gitzi goes to the dark side.
As a reminder, everyone, this is a fantasy fake world that we're playing. And actions and choices do not reflect those of the character, the person playing the character.
Does have that scrolling at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's all made up, folks. Don't get your panties in the water.
I'd love to be able to walk in dreams, but unfortunately, you can't do that yet.
You can only walk in your Fruit of the
Taking
Looms.
the right drugs. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, good question. You know, one other thing, since our good friend the Fern and Foley,
You just cut out halfway through there. Sorry,
Since
Josiah.
our good friend Asher went to the Fern and Foley.
oh yeah, I'm just curious. Would they be the best place to go to for any plants that may be native to, say, Theros and the islands around it? Just curious.
I can't answer that question as I'm not a plant expert, but I would certainly advise you to speak with the Fern and Foley about any of your exotic plant questions. Absolutely. They would be your experts in the field.
Perfect.
Sounds like you have a conversation for your fellow.
Oh, and I'm not a fellow. I'm
No,
maybe just
I
a
said you're a
porter.
fellow.
Got it.
Indeed. Thank you very much. Our family appreciates having Billy returned home in one piece. Do you need
it's
anything?
wonderful doing business with the Sawyer and Sawyer.
Thank you. I'll be sending that paperwork over to the Elf Song as soon as I finish.
Listen, let me know what Billy says about the eye stuff.
I will definitely mention it to him. As he clicks.
set up a spar with him later?
No, Billy is happily retired. And will do so under our family's supervision.
Yes, nip that in the butt.
I'm gonna say Aelun, go at him again. That's all.
This is fine if he doesn't think he can handle it. That's fine.
I mean, you already beat him once. What? Don't you need to like go to the next bigger thing?
Yes, but you guys helped, so that was not fair.
Okay, I'm just telling you, if you fight him one-on-one, you're not gonna win.
That's what you would think.
Yeah, well, we're not. Okay.
All right, let's all get out of here. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Sawyer.
Funny man.
We will hopefully see you around soon with a new business deal.
Indeed.
Thanks, Mr. Sawyer.
Should we head over to the university now, perhaps, or did we want to go look at some of the local shops or something?
Let's figure that outside the carriage. Come on, let's get out of here.
Gitzi will hop out.
Yeah, we're outside the carriage now.
We're outside.
Once again, delivered in front of the Elf Song Tavern.
we have a
Beautiful
couple-
sunshiny day.
Before the day slips away, we should make sure that we plan something.
What, you want to go on a hike on the beach?
Well, that might be a good start, but we could also end that at the end of the day, so when it's nice and cool to walk on the sand, and then we get a beautiful sunset.
Sounds kind of nice.
Plus, it'll be a nice reward after we do some research and looking around.
Sure. I mean, is there other things we need to do? I
You
mean,
mentioned there was the job board. We could look at the job board.
We could look at the job board.
Sure. I want to go see the library and
I say we prioritize the library then.
You all
Once we get
don't have
jobs-
access to the library.
Damn it.
Then we
Only
will break
currently Asher until he's able to. And even him, he currently doesn't have any of the paperwork or dress to get into the upper city.
I think I need to wait on that until I go to the mixer and get my ring, or I don't know what it's gonna be, probably fake elf ears or something. I don't know.
Do we need to buy you new clothes for your
You know what, honestly,
ceremony?
guys, you know what I'm excited for is these people are weirdly enamored by me, and they like think like they just wait until I tell them I know an archfey. They're gonna freak out. They're gonna flip their shit.
But you might want to be careful how much information you share with them until
Yeah,
you're
I
part
mean-
of it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, clearly, but I'm just saying, like, it's just funny. It's just this whole thing's humorous to me. But I just the way I saw it is it seems like they're trying to do good, and even in small ways. And who doesn't love the Feywild? It's magical, it's mysterious, it's wonderful, it's beautiful.
But I'm a
And-
bit mad at it because it took you from us for so long, but
Well, technically, it saved my life.
potato, but I see what you're saying. And if you trust
Potato.
Okay, well, that's
Yeah.
all, since you mentioned it, that's all I can keep thinking of until I actually eat one, so that's on you. And we'll say, if you trust them,
Well,
I'll follow
okay.
you through with it.
I don't fully, I mean, I barely know them. I figured once we do the mixer, but it seems like they're a group of nobles, probably well off, well connected. I figured it doesn't hurt, and if they're trying to do some good, even if it's small things on a side hobby or whatnot, it can't be that bad.
Or
And-
worth pursuing.
Yeah, and I enjoy the Feywild, and I have a curious mind as well. I enjoy the mystery of things and diving and delving deeper into it. So I can connect with that.
And
Plus, they
they're
have this
excited
adorable.
about you.
I want to see the Displacer Beast again. It's adorable.
The
Can we just say that doing jobs for whatever Asher's got lined up is a hell of a lot better than doing personal security for some stuffed shirt asshole from north of the city?
We're
Well-
probably going to have to clean up if we have to do that a little bit.
Depends
But
on who's
if we do a
paying.
good job, yeah, if it could be worth a lot of money, and then also if we do a good job, then that's another avenue, right?
Reputation
That was-
is important in the city.
That was a big thing in the Feywild too. Is names have a lot of power. Courtesy has a lot of power. I mean, obviously this was not the Feywild. Baldur's Gate is definitely not the Feywild, but some things kind of blend and merge, and having and knowing people and connections and how your name is out there is very important.
Okay.
Ugh. You talking about networking?
Yes.
I'm gonna chase clout. You mean I'll back you up, but it's
I'm not chasing clout. I mean, Aelun's all the clout we need at the moment. I mean, he's the freaking champion, right? Or whatnot.
You're a clout.
no. Clout is in like presence. It's socially
Yeah, you're
important.
well known and important. People still see me and just see a tiefling and probably be scared or something. But you're the champion. People will probably recognize you.
That is true. I am the champion. So yes.
Not to be confused, if you sit for too long, you also get a blood clout. Right over here.
Jen, I didn't know you were a 90-year-old man, honestly.
All this talk of slip and falls as he holds his back. Oh, got me reevaluating my posture from last night. I don't know. I like the Elf Song Tavern, but
Community.
Maybe we should go on that beach walk, just to, move those bones around. Should we settle up with a massage and get somebody to feed you your food later? Some soft gruel so you don't choke to death?
I could
No?
use a massage.
That's
Okay.
not really on the table.
Maybe we have a spa day.
We don't really have the money for a whole spa day.
exactly, and
true.
that's the point. We need to come up with a decision. By the end of the beach sunset, we need to know whether we're going monster hunting out in the woods, whether we're taking a private security gig, or we're going to go pick flowers in the Fae.
I like flowers.
What is the most dangerous thing out of all this? Sounds like picking flowers in the Fae.
Oh, it
But that's what I
absolutely
want to
is.
do the most.
It's the Feywild. It's very dangerous.
But very beautiful. You always want to go back, so why not?
Yeah, and I really need to start my pathway from porter to fellow.
I feel like we all do at this point because,
Well,
I love
I think
Asher
we-
to death.
Do
We
I don't
still
need
need to
a
wait.
porter.
robes if we go in? Like we'll all be fellows?
Well, they did actually have matching robes.
Let's see.
Now that I remember,
What color were the robes?
they were white and green and very like ostentatious. Do you know what that means?
Yes, of course I know what that means. I'm wondering though why the white robes? How do they keep them clean?
Magic. Arcane.
Again, you don't know what that means, but moving on. Let's go. How do we get there?
We
The
can't get there
Feywild?
yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
But there's a lot. Okay, it's not like
not
I'm in yet. There's still a process. Alex is gonna come find me, and
Alex
we're-
Great Sand.
Yes, that is
Yes.
not a no. You want to be a part of this club, you need to take the initiative. That's what they will respect.
Wait, Alex, the goofy guy who left the
Yes.
book on the table?
yes,
Who disappeared in the toilet.
yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Toilet boy.
I'm so glad you had the same response I had, Jen. Wait, this all comes from the shitter guy?
Well, everybody shits, so that shouldn't be too surprising.
Oh, Gitzi, this is the guy who literally left his shit on our table and then disappeared into the crapper.
Yeah, that was part of the thing. That was like the initial initiation.
He flushed himself.
That's the initiation, I guess, since you got to be picked.
I mean, I think they picked me because I was a tiefling, but at least I was picked for that instead of ridiculed for it.
Jen, you don't want to know what we call the guy who flushed himself on a boat. This guy literally flushed himself, and this is the rich mother that we're going plant hunting for?
Out of all the things that you said, the key word is rich. And everything else could care less.
So, but you said we can't get there, so what does this matter?
Well,
We can
it's
soon.
a process. Soon. I
So we
have
can't
to.
make a decision about what to do because none of that is in our.
Well, we
can't choose
could, but
anything.
then we just have to wait. We just have to wait for him to make contact. Then I assume we'll go somewhere, have a tea and conversation and get to know the group better, because there was others that were there. I'm curious as to what Bill looks like and how he acts.
Back to your dreams, perhaps. If we knock
I
you
don't
out,
th-
we'll make you
I don't
more
think it's
susceptible.
Guys,
I think the dream portion of it is only for members, and you guys aren't members. So I think we
Whoa,
have to go to
whoa. You can't tell me what I can and can't do, okay? Hey. Let's score some and go to the beach, and maybe we can all get there, right? That's how it works.
Maybe we have to flush ourselves down the toilet.
Yeah, how'd he flush himself? If he can flush himself, we can flush ourselves.
He walked out the door.
You walk out the door, no one walked out the door. It was just the smell of lavender and gooseberries.
Yeah. Look, one, I don't think getting super high is the solution.
Okay.
But I back that 100%. I would love to get stoned and walk on the beach with Gitzi. Talk about fruit.
Oh, goodness.
We could get some Diablo shrimp too.
Oh yeah, coconut fried Diablo shrimp.
Maybe we just don't do this at all. I'm beginning to think this is a bad idea. Maybe we'll just like do some security for.
We're the best porters you got.
You're the only porters I have.
Yeah.
Which makes us the best.
How would you rank the four of us?
Oh, nope, I'm not doing that. Nope.
I'm obviously S tier.
I'm not.
Because if any of the porters go down, I'm the only one who can replicate porters.
I think everybody brings something different to the table. I can't rate you 1 to 4. I think everybody brings something unique to the table.
But can you rate us S on down?
I could.
Who's S tier?
I think
you don't have to answer that question.
I think you have.
No, we've come this far. I want to know who's S tier.
I think you have S tiers in different aspects. Like I said,
Jen, of course, Gitzi is S tier. I mean, come on, look at her.
Yes. Gitzi is S tier.
Satisfied
Jinrid,
with that.
you're S tier.
Gitzi will turn to look out on the
Aelun,
street.
you're S tier. Josiah,
I'm J
you're
tier.
like A minus.
Choose your own tier.
I'll take that.
That is not That is not how rankings work. You can't all be the same rank.
You're the fighter, Aelun. You're the protection. If I'm ever back against the wall, I want you in my corner every single time. If I need to sneak somewhere, if I need to find something, if I need to get in stealthily, I'm calling Josiah. If I need someone to convince a bunch of people that I'm something I'm not, I'm going to talk to Jinrid every single time. And if we're all way out of whack and I have no idea where I'm going, I'm going to ask Gitzi for guidance. Everybody brings something unique to the table.
You think that I am not stealthy?
Except for Jinrid's, the rest of us have failed on those many times. How many times has Josiah been caught? We just had to go save his ass.
That's like when we're fighting. It's not like necessarily his mouth. I didn't say anything. That's why he's not the mouthpiece, because then he'd end up in the stockade.
You should probably take the security job to find yourself some new porters, to be honest.
You think that Josiah is more stealthy than me? As he ducks below the table.
You definitely got
What are you doing? Because I just looked down at the table like, what are you doing?
We'll do a quick test on the stealthiest.
Oh my God.
Quick. Go look at the door. Count
Yes.
10.
Are we playing a hide and seek right now?
Yes.
For children. This is the adult version.
Close your eyes and turn around.
Close. Count to 10 out loud, and we're all going to hide. And whoever you can't find last is the best.
Sure. I'm gonna go to the door.
God damn.
We're gonna make this happen. Oh my gosh! Did you
Even on that crappy roll, I'm better than freaking Aelun and Jen.
I rolled a 25.
Why'd you roll at disadvantage?
He rolled an
With
advantage.
advantage.
Oh,
It was just a really shitty roll.
Jesus.
I'm behind the birds of paradise with one in each hand, just in front of my face.
I'm gonna use
I'm gonna use an inspo for this. I wanna be the highest.
Chat, this is where we are, chat. I'm playing hide and seek. Okay, I guess this is where we're at. So
I want to be the highest person.
What inspo are you using?
I'm using a D8.
Oh, she maxes us out.
29.
All right, I'm using a D8 then.
he's like, I will not be beat.
Me,
Oh, I can't wait till we start combat right now.
29.
Fuck
Wait,
you
you
guys. I'm gonna
tied
use
me?
one of my 1d10s.
Gosh darn it, no.
100%. Suck it,
I
Trebek.
wanted to win this.
No!
Well, I mean, if everybody else is jumping off a cliff, I might as well
Sure.
23.
throw my 1d10 in there as well, just to see.
This
if I
is gonna be
get
the
out to my
hardest game of
21.
hide and seek for you.
No, god damn it. Oh shit.
Boom.
I'm gonna jump on the
23.
rafters and hang by my legs. Gitzi, up here, jump.
She'll do a few hops. No. She's gonna stomp on the floor a few times and crash through the boards. It'll be fine. No one's gonna notice.
I run back to the kitchen. Hold on, excuse me. Brandon, where's the one hitter? He reaches over there, grabs the one hitter of the kitchen, and I go and I light it and I go into the cooler.
I have straight up found a board loose underneath the staircase, and I have slid my body underneath there, but it doesn't quite completely fit me. I got it barely closed, but you can still see these little claws over the edge of the board.
Carlisle sees us running to the four winds. Corner just shakes her head with this big smile on her face.
I walk in and I'm like, can I have another coffee, please?
Yes, darling.
Okay. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to read this book and I'm going to see how long it takes them to eventually come back to me.
Oh no.
So I'm going to sit down.
Oh no.
I'm going to start reading.
This is bad for Jen.
Yeah, I
Oh.
was about to say this is gonna be bad. As I open up my book of dreams that I got and I just start reading it and I'm drinking my coffee and every once in a while I look at Carlisle and we both like this nod of like we're having a laugh at this but no one else is.
As you're reading that book, Aelun's just standing above you in the rafters like Batman, with his eyes glaring in the dark, like his wolf eyes, trying to read over your shoulder. He's just thinking like, yeah, never find me.
Like every like 5 minutes I'm like, I'm still counting. It's like,
Rude.
Fuck, it's cold in here.
Fall asleep underneath the
What an
floorboards.
idiot.
I produce flame as I go over to the giant bin of deveined and peeled cocktail shrimp. I'm starting to get a little hungry in here. Whoa.
oh no.
I look over and I can just see the lobster tails over in the other corner. Oh, baby, I don't have to wait to the beach.
And then after a bit of time and as I'm done reading, I'm like, okay, I should probably try and find them, I guess.
Gitzi has the kobold. They're attached at the hip.
Yep. He's down sleeping underneath the baseboards with me. Listen, that's what you get when you roll a 29.
So what am I rolling? Investigation?
Investigation.
Oh god. 20.
Everyone rolled higher.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Your first pass. You're like, Jesus, they really took this that seriously. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
This is the only
Oh,
thing
boy.
that matters to us right now.
You realize
Oh,
it's
boy.
that kind of sweaty game of hide and seek. You're like, all right, crack your knuckles. Aim for it again. You get 3 attempts.
Oh boy.
Oh shit! Me being the low
28.
draw on 23, you're like, go back, heading your way into the kitchen, and the rest of the guys are like pointing straight at the walk-in cooler. You can see the smoke seeping through the top.
Yeah, I'm like, I can smell it. As I open the door. Hi, Jen.
Or he just got one mouth on a peeled lobster tail.
Jinrid, can I ask you a
Retry this.
serious question?
Yeah.
Did you remember that we were playing hide and seek, or did you forget?
I don't know how I got here, but this is so good.
Come out of the cooler. Come out of the cooler.
Yeah, it's kind of cold. I'd offer you
Yeah.
some, but I smoked it all.
I don't need. All right,
Son of a
come on.
bitch.
Come on.
Okay,
Okay,
but I'm getting
all right.
another one. He grabs another lobster tail and he stuffs it in his pocket.
All right, I gotta find the others. Did you see which way they went?
Fuck no.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Aelun's still like following him in the rafters. And Jen, if you were to look up, you would see me up there, but it'd be in the shadows. So it'd be like with you being high, it'd be like a demon devil you're seeing up above you.
Don't look right now. But there is a demon in the rafters.
What?
There is a demon in the rafters.
Where?
Right above us. Don't look, don't look, don't look. It'll steal your soul. Oh, shit. It's looking at me. Come on, man. Get this thing to stop looking at me.
I guess I look up. Oh God!
I just suck in so you can't see me.
Is that what?
I
You
saw
suck
the
in? What are you
29.
sucking in? Your beer gut? I don't know. I'm confused.
He's sucking in behind the rafter.
Was anybody
Jinrid
else?
can see you and I can't.
Was anybody else at 28 or lower?
I'm lower than 28, 100%.
You'll be able to discover Josiah as well.
Yeah, as I'm like going up the steps, I step on the step that he's hiding underneath.
Oh God! Oh God! The steps have eyes. The steps have eyes.
Oh God!
Get off the
Oh, I found you.
Oh God!
Oh shit, it hurts. Oh God, that was not a good place.
That wasn't your good hand, was it?
Oh, it's my left hand.
I don't know
Oh,
if that's your good hand, but all right.
surprise! Found me, dick.
All right.
Jin puts his hand inside your pirate coat pocket.
As I reach down and grab it. Is that what I think it is?
No, I'm just kind of losing it a little bit. That's all. It's all right. Just a little buddy system. It's all right. I'm just gonna be standing here for a while.
I'm just gonna grab your hand. Hold
he
it
needs
tight.
your help. He
There's
needs your
a-
help. I'm gonna.
Chunk of seafood in it.
That's kind of what I thought. I was gonna be the lobster tail or a chunk of seafood. The seafood I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna grab you by the hand, and I'm gonna take you back to the table.
He slowly relinquishes the lobster tail to you.
Oh, I mean, we can split this if you want.
No, I think I'm just a little too high. That's all. He casts lesser restoration on himself so he can get back to the smooth buzz. Okay. All right. Hey, whatever Brandon has in the back, do half of it. Just half.
He's got shit stashed in the back.
It's a kitchen. You think they cook sober?
Of course not. I just figured he was not a.
He's a kind of all of it kind of guy.
Well, good to know.
It's angry enough, Britt.
Still split the lobster tail with you.
This is pretty-
Pull out my dagger in the deep and cut it in half. Split the two of us on the table. Well, we'll see what happens with the rest of this. And I'm just gonna sit there and eat my tail and watch as you're crawling around looking for everybody else.
Last investigation check.
Yeah.
God, what are you guys at? What's your
I was
number?
29.
29.
Yeah.
Oh,
23. I'll add a D10 inspo, I guess.
Okay. Sorry. I
absolutely.
only spent an 8.
26.
Seeing you struggle now, I've been able to edge the paranoia off a little bit. I'm gonna toss you my my wheel die. Come on. They gotta be easier to find than me. No!
Only a 28.
I feel like you guys took this way too seriously.
As you say that, Aelun's gonna jump down from the rafters right in front of you.
Oh fuck! It was you up there. Oh,
It never found me.
Oh shit!
Ah! Oh God, I had no idea you were in the rafters.
Yes, I know. I was above you the entire time.
Oh wow.
Oh,
You are really bad at this.
Yep. Where's Gitzi? Gitzi, we're done.
She's asleep underneath the floorboards. That's what you took forever to reach.
Well, Gitzi's dead, so I don't.
you don't hear Gitzi. Gitzi doesn't come out, but you begin to hear the little the snoring kobold.
He's the loud one.
I go to the snoring kobold and I'm like, oh. Hey, Aelun, do you have more fruit?
I can get some. Is Daniel working? We could probably ask him.
Gitzi fell asleep, and I'm not. You're better at this than I am.
Let me see.
You're S tier at waking her up.
Yes, I know. Where's Daniel? Because he searches around for Daniel on the back. He's looking for fruit.
I think it's Brandon working. I don't think Daniel's working right now.
Daniel,
I think Daniel got really messed up last night.
Did they fire him because he got drunk?
No, I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't fire Daniel. He's like a staple piece.
No, he's got a really bad attitude.
Yeah, kind of, but it's also part of the aesthetic, I think.
Aelun will just walk back in the kitchen and grab a bowl of fruit just like that. Hey, don't mind me. He walks out with fruit. I think if we just throw it on the floor, then he'll just throw the entire bowl of fruit, just scatter it on the floor.
And like a weird sense of tremors, you just kind of see the floorboards dance up as they snake through, just popping up, getting closer and closer until right onto that bowl of fruit. You see the floorboard really bend pretty far up and only just this black bun of hair and a small turtle claw just reaches out and grabs it and pulls it back under.
You know, Jen, we're in serious trouble if our enemies ever offer food.
Yeah, Jenner, I think there's a demon on the floor too.
Fuck.
Don't tell him that.
Well,
Okay, I've edged down a little bit. It's all right. I don't think it's a demon, but it could be a poltergeist.
In the hunt for more food, she's going to snake around, kind of like crawling on all fours, but her shell is just big enough that the floorboards are going to bump up. Like you can clearly tell where she's tunneling through, but she's gonna like zigzag across this floor plan, trying to sniff out any additional crumbs that may have fallen.
I'm sitting next to Jen at the table. I'm gonna take a big piece of watermelon and lay it on the floorboard next to the table.
Suddenly, the floorboards stop, and you hear a quick little shuffling, and then a mad just cracking of boards as she makes a beeline straight towards it. And just feet away, there's suddenly a loud break as she just emerges like a shark out of water, leaping towards this piece of watermelon on the ground.
It's like there's a mini belay.
Kind of doing a slide into it, she'll grab it and munch away.
The individuals that are taking down the holiday decorations are mortified. Oh shit! Oh, well, there's a belay in here! Goddamn! Goddamn! Oh, there's one guy shaking on a ladder. Oh, he's trying to take down the star. Oh shit! Carlisle just looks back and puts her hands on her hips and shakes her head. What am I gonna do with this bunch?
Look, this wasn't my idea. I just want to clarify, this wasn't my idea. This was gotten out of hand. People wanted rankings. I don't.
It's mine. It's my fault. But I also am an S tier now, so let it be known I'm forgiven.
Carlisle just hands you a hammer and a bucket of nails.
That's fair.
And calls Asher over.
Gitzi will go to work.
Who's the porter now?
I'll be the best porter, and then I'll get another S.
And for you, I seen you taking those lobster tails out of the back. The prefix menu have already been billed for it, and we're not going to cook them for you again. Aww. He looks back at the rest of the kitchen staff. You're all cut. We were a team. We were a fucking team. They're all just standing back there laughing, strapping their aprons on.
I thought you said they were all cut, and I was just imagining like a bunch of chefs in the back without their shirts on. Very interesting.
Elf Song Kitchen Calendar. I mean, look at how interested Adam is.
Money over.
So interesting. He disappeared from existence. He's gone back to the Fae again.
No. Oh. On that note, it's a perfect spot to end it for the evening. With our sights set on heading back to the Fern and Folly Society next week to go take our first big boy job in the city. We're headed to the upper crust.
I can't believe Adam disappeared in the middle of our mea culpa to the Elf Song Tavern. Typical. Fucking typical. Kills himself to get out of the ocean, disappears to get out of the work.
Now that he's a member of high society, boarding up the Elf Song Tavern is far, far below his pay grade.
All right, Jen, I'll Rochambeau you. You're either getting kitchen duty or you're getting floor duty. Rochambeau.
Oh, God, I have 2 left hands. Fuck. I'll just take the kitchen duty. Fuck it.
All right, Gitzi, have me some nails. Let's get this done.
Yep, there you go. She's got like a whole line of them already in her mouth, like ready to go.
The little kobolds
St.
holding
James
the
in her
nails for
hair,
you.
like prepared with the rest of them. This is ammunition setup. We are automatic.
You got the golden hammer. I'm just learning how to use this thing. I'm good with a sword.
Beautiful. I am back in Baldur's Gate. That's the episode I needed to come back to. Oh, that's fucking fantastic. Text message from the Feywild. Yeah, he said he's back there already. It's not that his internet dipped. He just said, hey, had to go make arrangements at the society. Hope I can get you guys in. Take a shower.
I respect that. Work oriented.
Wait, take a shower. Him.
You honestly could use one though.
I do smell like shellfish and weed.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you back tomorrow for Meteorian Core and Witchlight right afterwards. Love y'all.